Want to get better at English without boring grammar books? Then this story's for you. It's about a dead phone, a tall building, and a whole lot of panic in the middle of New York City. Tap like, hit subscribe, and stay tuned. We drop new English learning stories every single day. She had always wanted to visit New York. The lights, the yellow cabs, the bagels, the noise. She grew up watching movies that made the city feel magical. And now, at 24, with a passport full of stamps and a heart full of excitement, she was finally there. Her second day in the city was supposed to be simple. Breakfast, a walk around Central Park, then a trip to the top of the Empire State Building. She had planned it all in her notes app, even had a checklist. Buy a pretzel, ride the subway once, don't get scammed. She woke up early, dressed in layers. New York spring could be unpredictable, and grabbed a toasted bagel from a small shop that smelled like warm butter and burnt coffee. She took the subway downtown, standing with locals in suits and headphones, feeling proud of herself for not looking too lost. At 10:50 a.m., she reached the Empire State Building. The line was long, full of tourists with selfie sticks, families with loud kids, and couples holding hands like it was their first date. She waited, tapping through photos on her phone, editing one of her bagel with the caption, "NYC, I love you already." She took the elevator to the top. Her ears popped. A baby cried. An old man sneezed. The metal doors opened with a soft ding, and she stepped out into the windy sky. The view was exactly how she'd imagined it. Buildings stretching forever, yellow cabs looking like ants, and the Statue of Liberty peeking from far away. She stood by the railing, took it all in, and thought, this is the moment. So, of course, she reached for her phone to take a picture. But nothing happened. No screen, no light, no vibration, just a black mirror in her hand. She pressed the power button. Nothing. Held it down for 10 seconds. Still nothing. Tried again. And again. Then whispered the worst sentence a tourist can say. My phone is dead. At first, it didn't feel like a big deal. She'd just go back down, charge it at the hotel, and continue the day. Right. Except she didn't remember the name of the hotel. It was something generic. Midtown Inn or City Central Suites. She wasn't sure. She had saved it in her notes. On her phone. She had the street name memorized. West something. That didn't help much in a city with hundreds of West something addresses. She didn't even have a paper copy. No receipt, no brochure, nothing. Just a dead phone and a sinking feeling in her stomach. She sat down on a bench near the binoculars, watched people laugh and pose. She forced herself to breathe. Then came the second problem. She didn't remember how to get back. She had used GPS to get here. It was her digital brain. Without it, she had no idea which subway to take, which direction to walk, or even what the nearest station was called. Okay, she whispered. Don't panic. She decided to ask for help. But what would she say? Hi, I'm staying somewhere in Midtown, but I don't know the name or address. Can you take me there? Yeah, right. She thought about taking a cab, but again, where would she tell the driver to go? She needed Wi-Fi. That became her new mission. Find Wi-Fi. She took the elevator back down. The lobby had nothing. No public computer, no open network. She stepped outside, walked 1 block, 2, looked for a Starbucks or McDonald's. Those usually had free Wi-Fi, right? She finally found a coffee shop with a small Wi-Fi sign in the window. She ordered an iced tea, sat at the far corner, and opened her laptop. Oh, right. She didn't have her laptop. She looked at the barista and said, "Excuse me, do you know if your Wi-Fi works for phones?" He nodded and handed her the password. She smiled, thanked him, and realized again her phone was dead. She couldn't even connect if she wanted to. She sat there for a few more minutes, drinking cold tea and trying not to cry. Then she remembered something. Her hotel had a red awning. She remembered taking a photo of it last night. She had posted it to her Instagram story. But again, on her phone. She sighed, stood up, and walked out. Maybe if she saw the awning again, she'd remember. So she started walking. It became a slow, aimless march. She turned right at random corners, stopped to look at buildings, scanned for anything red. After a while, everything started to blend together. Then, on a street she didn't recognize, she saw it. A red awning. She stopped, stared. It looked familiar. Maybe. Her heart started to beat faster. She walked closer. The name on the sign, West Central Suites. Not exactly what she remembered, but close. She walked in. The lobby looked familiar. The front desk man smiled politely. She stepped forward. "Hi, I think I'm staying here. I don't have my room key or ID. My phone died. Can you maybe help?" He looked at her for a moment, then said, "Your name?" She gave it. He typed, paused, smiled. "Yes. Room 702. Relief flooded her body. He gave her a replacement key. She rode the elevator up, stepped into her room, plugged in her phone, and sat down on the bed. She didn't cry. Didn't laugh, just sat there quietly, listening to the tiny hum of her charger and the sound of the city through the window. Later that night, when her phone was back to life, she opened her notes and typed, "Lesson of the day. Write your hotel name on paper, and maybe take 1 day without the phone." She smiled, then posted a photo of the view from the top of the Empire State Building. Captioned, "My phone died. I didn't." Ever had your phone die at the worst possible time? What happened next? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and check back every day. We've got a new English learning story waiting for you tomorrow.